Keep waiting to hear something when it comes to Jay Bruce, Curtis Granderson, some bullpen news, but it has not happened as of yet. So give us the latest, beginning with the outfield as you know it.
All right, so Gary, the holiday's a little slow on the marketplace
Yes.
out here. I think shopping hasn't been done quite yet for the Mets. I think really what's going on, and you're seeing this across baseball, the market right now is jammed up with a lot of free agents, outfielders, first basemen as well, and it's impacting what the Mets are trying to do with their outfield situation, both Granderson and Bruce. Not just Bruce. I know Sandy mentioned Granderson is off the table, or at least alluded to that, but he's a guy that they would definitely consider at this point. But the reason why it's jammed up, why they're having trouble, there are a lot of free agents, left-handed hitting free agents in particular. Here are a few of them that are, listen, they're not Jay Bruce, they're not Curtis Granderson, but they're a lot less money, and you don't have to give up anything in return either. Brandon Moss had a pretty good season with the power, 28 home runs. We know Angel Pagan and what he's been. He's had health issues, but when he's healthy, he's been really good. Rasmus, a lot of strikeouts there. He had a down year, but you can get him on the cheap for 1 year. Michael Saunders had a great first half last year, very good against righties. Those are just some of the names. I'm not even including a guy like J.D. Martinez with the Tigers, who's in right field, who's a right-handed hitter. He's out there. And then Encarnacion, Trumbo, Bautista, they're all available. And why does that impact the outfielders of Bruce and Granderson? Well, if a guy like Trumbo goes to Colorado and signs at first base, that moves Desmond to the outfield. Charlie Blackmon, another left-handed hitting outfielder, becomes available. So you can see there's a lot of trickle down there that impacts the Mets right now.
So how many of these guys must come off the board, in your opinion, or does it depend on who the guy is that comes off the board that's going to decide when the Mets do get something done here?
I think in this particular case, it's who comes off and what team signs them. So some of the teams that have been interested, and it's been Toronto, it's been pretty well documented, Baltimore, if they were to sign one of these two guys, a team like Cleveland, San Francisco, Texas, those are teams that are all looking for guys out there. If one of those teams, ends up signing one, then one goes off the list for the Mets. So it's kind of a give and take back and forth in that. And I think as that materializes, and it gets slow about this time, even in between the holidays, that if you don't see anything over the next 2 weeks, you're going to see this drag out into January.